Welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and today I'm here with a sneak peek unboxing from Diamond Art Club. So thanks to Diamond Art Club for sending this over. This is part of one of their midweek releases and is coming out tomorrow, which is Wednesday, October 2nd at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. And that is the same release window for everybody, no early access like we see on their regular weekend releases. But this Wednesday, they're coming out with these really cute 3D pop-up cards, and they feature each of the different Harry Potter houses. Today I have, of course, my house, which is Ravenclaw. Any fellow Ravenclaws here? So I am really looking forward to getting into this one. Sorry, I was chuckling because I was taking a closer look at what the phrase actually says on here, and it gave me a smile because it's very adjacent to what I tend to see as my sign off at the end of my videos. Hope your day is as magical as you. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at what is in here. This is a big box for a card. But yeah, so on the front we have things like the size. This is licensed, of course, from Wizarding World and Harry Potter. It's got a hook on here. I wonder if we might see this in any retail stores maybe. There's even a barcode for it. And then on the back it tells us, oh, here's our kit contents. So our pop-up card, okay, here's the front cover of the card, which we didn't see on the front of the box. Okay, and then it has the envelope, of course, diamonds, and then our toolkit. There's a brief how it works set of instructions over here. I also do have a diamond painting for beginners video. Here's their socials. If you're new to diamond painting and want to see a demo and an explanation of how to diamond paint, I do have that video linked below in the description box that you're welcome to go and take a look, and it can walk you through the basics. So let's go ahead and open this up. And Diamond Art Club has been releasing a lot of these kind of smaller kits or novelty kinds of projects recently, and I think that's been really fun to see. So I'm not surprised to see something like this. Okay, it looks like the envelope and the card are both there. Quick note, especially at least if you're in the States, like I live in the US, is if you were to actually go and put this in the actual mail, you are definitely going to have to put extra postage on here because it's square shaped, and also potentially because of the weight. So I don't know if there's a good way to calculate exactly how much extra you'll need, but just FYI. So there's this little pamphlet envelope in here that has some info in it. So up here it tells us again what our kit contents are. Down here it has their socials. You could scan this QR code to join their Facebook group once you've made your first purchase. These QR codes are for 20% off through the app specifically. And then this is a set of step-by-step instructions written out for you. Here are some tips and tricks, which I didn't realize that they put this on the back of these envelopes that are specific to the little mini projects until very recently. So I've had to go back and go, oh, which ones did I miss the tips on? So, okay, so keep your card flat. Use double-sided tape, painter's tape, or flat weights to ensure your card stays flat and free from curling or shifting as you work, okay? And then you could personalize it, obviously, right on the inside. So be sure that when you get these little mini kits that you check on the back, because sometimes there was one in particular recently that I thought, oh, that would have been so helpful to know, but I completely missed it. So anyway, there is that. Then we have our toolkit, which this features Diamond Art Club's recently upgraded toolkit. And I like a lot of the changes that they have made. I'm going to take you through really quickly what each of these things are. So I have tested out and reviewed various parts of these on my channel before. If you're interested in hearing me go in depth on that, I'll have some videos linked below in the description box. Here's the new pen. It's a twist and pick pen. I actually like that it is a little bit thicker, has a little bit more weight to it compared to the old basic pens. It's a little bit more ergonomic. Then when you pull this cap off, which sometimes it does feel really kind of stuck at first. Oh, this is like, no, legit really stuck on there. Hold on. I don't want to break it. Okay. That's the hardest time we've had getting one of those off. I kind of just wiggled it back and forth and then it did come off. Then we have this plastic tip at the end that has preloaded with putty, and if you twist it, it's like that first twist, you don't know how much you have to twist till it actually, there's a plunger in there that catches the putty. And then the putty will actually start coming out the end. You do not need any excess putty sticking out the end at all to pick up your diamonds. So anyway, this you can take out and put more putty in if you like. And then on this end, there is a multi-placer. We have a 4-placer that's already in here. We can also take it out and put in, they include a 7-placer. They also include one of kind of their regular standard brass tips. If you prefer this to the new plastic tips, you can just pop this in the end and load it up with the pink wax that they've included, and it's just like one of their old diamond painting pens. So that is still an option. You also can load this end with their metal tips, the metal multi-placer tips as well, I'm sorry. And then we have some additional putty, which especially on a card like this, small project, you shouldn't need, but you could add this to a little putty stash that you can use in, you know, whatever pens. And then they do have, like I said, some pink wax if you prefer this to the putty. There is a thin plastic film on here you're gonna wanna make sure you peel back before you try to go and load up your pen. So there is that. And then we have a bag of baggies. You can store your diamonds in these, which I think is especially handy for a smaller project like this one. And then my favorite of their toolkit upgrades is the tray. Now, depending on the size of the project you get, you will either get this tray, which is the smaller version, or a larger tray if it's like a larger diamond painting kit and comes in like a bigger box and stuff. This is still bigger than the old basic trays. I like that it has the taller walls and has just generally more structure to it. It's nice that it comes with a sliding lid, and then this in the end is a stopper you can pull in and out. And then there is a stackability feature with the cutouts here and the kind of notch on the top, so you can stack these on top of each other. Definitely my favorite of the toolkit upgrades, I will say. So there is that. And then let's take a look at the card itself. So the envelope has this kind of pearlescent sheen to it. You can almost see like an iridescent look to it. And if we pop it open, I want to be really careful. Let's go ahead and pull this out. Okay, so this is going to be diamond painted up here at the top, and comes with this clear plastic film. So you'll peel this back and you'll see that the glue is just in the areas that we're going to be putting our drills down. And the material itself, it's kind of got this, it's almost like a matte finish. I kind of like it. It's really soft. Okay, are you ready to see the 3D pop-up action? Okay. I'm being very careful and cautious because I don't want to rip anything or bend it. No, that's pretty sturdy. Okay, that's really fun, you guys. I feel like kids would really enjoy this, or even just adults that enjoy Harry Potter would like this. Okay, so as I'm pulling this up, I'm looking at this and trying to approach it from a practicality standpoint. I'm wanting to work on this. There's a little bit of glue right there. Oh, that's fine then. Can I lay this flat? I don't want to rip it. Does it lay flat like if I want to diamond paint it? Let's find out. Okay, yes. But I'm still gonna have to be cautious about that. So I think that must have been what this meant with the tip. To keep your card flat, use double-sided tape, painter's tape, or flat weights. This is so heavy, I don't imagine double-sided tape keeping it open very easily. So what I'm probably gonna do is, yeah, put something heavy down. It doesn't feel like any of this is about to rip, but I think it's so firmly creased here, and I don't want to like collapse it too badly, that I feel like I'm just gonna have to either hold it down with one hand or put some weights down to be able to peel back and work on this area. The raven I feel like is maybe gonna be one of the trickier parts. Or crow, there's a whole thing with Ravenclaws and crows being anyway. So this, it's gonna be a little trickier, but I think given that like the payoff is that you're getting this pop-up card, I understand it. And here's the Ravenclaw down here at the bottom. I was like, oh no, is this like off the letters? I'm like, oh no, it's just a really fancy script look. So, that's really fun, you guys. I almost wouldn't want to write on it. I think what I would end up doing is rather than writing directly on here, I feel like I might just include a little note card, maybe with like some double-sided, like the glue dots that are repositionable or something, and then like put a little piece of, cardstock or paper right here with that has like whatever I want to write on it. But then that means that the receiver could take it off easily and then be able to kind of set this out and enjoy it and have it be more of like a fun display as opposed to just having like literal pen or whatever written on here. I mean, it'd be hard to see against the black background anyway. You get other colors, but I'm just thinking out loud, like practically speaking, how would I use and work with this? And that's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's take a look at the drills. Look at that just sitting upright. It's cute. It's a really, really cute concept. And like I said, they did the other houses as well. I don't remember what the different sayings were, but I like the hope your day is as magical as you. Here's our drills. Now, the way this is going to work, oh yeah, we'll double check this, is that you may have noticed that this didn't come with a separate sticker sheet or legend or anything like that. You'll often see this with some of these kind of smaller, more novelty style products, is that they don't come with a separate legend, in large part because they'll just have the symbols be something that's really basic, like numbers or letters or basic symbols, and then they just print the symbol on the bag. So in this case, like we have the number 6, and the number 6 mat is going to be the print that's in Ravenclaw down here. I wonder if it's on the front too. Nope. But I'll just know that, okay, this color, that's the symbol for this one. So I'll probably grab a Sharpie or something, maybe use like a little Avery label. And so I'll like open this up and I'll just keep it just in case. Put a label on the bag or just put the number 6 and put the drills in there after I've already placed them. These are round drills, by the way, which you'll often see with these kits that are more almost like freestyle placement. You'll notice that our bird doesn't have like strict grids. Like you're not really going to be using a multi-placer. You're probably going to be single placing most of that because it is kind of like a fill-in freestyle. It's just kind of what I call it, type of diamond painting. And so, yeah, there's that. And you'll see that, I guess my point was that typically with that style, I feel like you'll see that with round drills because it looks better than having like a bunch of square drills all cattywampus. So we have various shades of blue here. We do have an iridescent color here. So number 3, this is a black iridescent diamond, and the mirror backing you see is what's going to go up against the cover up the symbol, and it's going to help the reflectiveness of that black crystal look. So I'll show you where that one goes. And then this looks like a fairy dust color. I'm checking to make sure I didn't miss any other specials. Okay, yeah. So number 1 is a fairy dust color, and if you take a look, you can see that there's a fine glitter coating on the tops of these diamonds. That glitter coating shows up really, really well on darker diamonds, and so I'm excited to see it on this pretty dark blue. Is this one? That's a white fairy dust with a little blue straggler there. This is harder to see, but there is also that fine glitter coating on the tops of these diamonds. That's just going to add a little bit of extra shimmer. Without being too in your face. Like crystal's more of a bold look, but fairy dust is a little more shimmery. So let's take a look on the front of the card. These are all special drills. The number 1, this is our royal blue fairy dust. So wit is royal blue fairy dust. Learning is white fairy dust. And wisdom is that black iridescent crystal effect. So all the sparkle on the front of the card. Then as we open this up, the hope your day is, that's number 1, that's our royal blue fairy dust. And then as magical as is our white fairy dust. And then you is our black iridescent crystal look. Down here are bird and the word Ravenclaw. Those are our regular diamonds. So 4, 5, and 6. Just these little regular colors here. So pretty easy in that sense, but so those are the drills. I like that they did include some special drills with it. I think that's a fun addition. I think what I actually do want to do now is I am going to work on this card. I don't think it should take me too long. I want to be able to come back and share with you the experience of actually working on it and any learnings that I have as far as like how to work on it in such a way that's going to like not make it difficult. So I'm curious to see what it's like to work on. I feel like this bird in particular. So I'll go ahead and I'll try time-lapsing it. Hopefully it's not going to look like a disaster, but I will do that. And let's see how this goes. All right, so we are basically done. I was just gonna go ahead and place, there's one crystal in our bird's eye here. I thought, okay, let me place that. This definitely was an interesting project to work on. Oh, look at that, that's so fun. So you probably saw as I was working, I was really trying to get creative with, oh, now I'm like, how do I fold this back? Oh, there's where it's stuck, okay. I was trying to get creative. So this on the front, this was really easy to do. I did this one first. I recommend doing this one first probably, because then you can get, you know, the drills down and you're not trying to diamond paint on like a thicker surface, because if you do the inside first, then there's the extra layer of diamonds. Actually though, I mean, that would probably be fine. So do whatever you want. And then as I opened it up, you saw that I flipped it upside down. That helped a lot to work on this part for sure. The raven was definitely the hardest part to work on though. So where I did have something sitting on the top up here, and that helped a lot to hold this end down. And then I was basically holding this part down with my tray in my hand. And then sometimes I was kind of stabilizing this as I placed. Sometimes I was kind of pushing it down. It doesn't look like it damaged like any of the folds or anything like that. Oh, I wanted to see if this pops out. Oops, hold on. There's a little white bit here. Yeah, it does. Okay. Pull that out. Okay, cool. So I think it looks really cool complete. Honestly, I think the special drills are really pretty. You can really see like kind of the glitter there, and then the crystals are really pretty too, the iridescence. There's a little bit overspill with the glue in some areas I'm noticing. It's not really bad in the bird, but like around some of the letters, and so I'm a little nervous that like, is it going to catch any dust or dirt when it's sitting out? But that's kind of always the risk that you run with some of these kinds of projects. I think that's just kind of inherent to it. So I'm hoping it's going to be all right, but this is really cute and really fun. So I love it a lot. And it took me about an hour. So, and I was trying to, you know, I multi-placed some, actually I was able to multi-place some of the letters, and the crow was more single placing, but yeah, so I could still kind of see little bits of the symbols. But overall, honestly, I think that this turned out really well, and I think it would look really cute sitting out. I'm very tempted to put it on my desk for a bit. It takes up a lot of space, but like just my Ravenclaw spirit showing. So anyway, let me give you a really quick recap. This is one of the pop-up cards that's coming out tomorrow. They're doing one for each of the houses, and I know I've seen at least the Gryffindor sneak peek go up, and I don't know if the others will go up today or not, but keep an eye out. If not, maybe there will be first looks. But yeah, this is coming out tomorrow, which is 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. I have a 20% off discount code that you're welcome to use. That's just my name, Katie, Katie, and the number 20. It is an affiliate code, so I may make a small commission. That always goes straight back into my channel. Thanks again to Diamond Art Club for sending this over. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that this was helpful, especially to get to see how it looks completed. I feel like the quality overall is just really nice. This is overall a really sturdy material, and it looks nice sitting out as a display. It doesn't look like some, you know, cheap thing you get at the dollar store by any stretch. It looks really, really nice. So let me know what you guys think. Literally, we just had an earthquake, and I'm totally leaving that in my sneak peek. Do you see any of the shaking happening right now? I live in Southern California, and yeah, no, just a nice little, felt like something rattled my house, and ooh, a little bit of dizziness there. Never a dull moment. Okay, but let me know what you guys think. If you're going to be grabbing one of these tomorrow, I'll be curious to see if Diamond Art Club comes out with any other, sorry, I'm literally so dizzy right now. This always happens when there's an earthquake. I'll be curious to see if Diamond Art Club comes out with any other, of their IP licenses as pop-up cards. That could be really cute. We'll see. But for now, we have these fun like Wizarding World Harry Potter ones. So thanks for watching, you guys. Please subscribe if you want to stay up to date with my diamond painting videos. And I'll sign off with, instead of my always usual greeting, I'll just say, I hope your day is as magical as you. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.